Alright, so I took some much needed practice with my beloved Staccato XC. I had a lot of fun with this, not this past weekend, but 2 weekends ago. I took it out. I removed the loophole Delta Point Pro red dot that was on it, that I had on last time I had it on the channel. I've had a lot of issues with those, and I actually have two of them that are just constantly back and forth in warranty. So I have a good one that's on there, one that's being warranted. This one breaks, I switch them out. I just got sick and tired of those and just had to get rid of them. I can't be dealing with those problems. They're just too sensitive, too delicate. You can't knock them around, and they just break down for any reason. It seems just stop working just during dry fire. So those dots have got to go. And I haven't shot iron sights with this pistol in a long time. I'd say probably at least 6 months. So I was really looking forward to finally getting it back out there. You know, overall, it wasn't that bad, really. I was grouping about, I'd say, in an 8 or 9 inch circle at 10 yards on an IDPA target or steel, basically. I think I primarily shot on. Those were aggressive pairs at 10 yards, and I was keeping okay accuracy. I would love to see them in fist-size groups and all of that, but, you know, you just haven't shot them for a while. It is what it is. You know, you got to get back in practice. This gun here, let's put the hammer down there. See if I can get it. This one has a blacked out rear and a fiber optic green in the front. It's not as bright as it would be during the daytime. I've never had a gun with a blacked out rear, so it takes a little getting used to, but just got to practice more, I guess. The last time I had the gun on the channel, I was waffling back and forth between different strength recoil springs, and on a recommendation in the comments, I tried out the 9-pound recoil spring, and that went great. The gun felt fast, but the slide was snappy, and so I think we pretty much have that problem solved. You know, the 9-pounder is the way to go, that's for sure. I did have just one problem, and I think, and I hope it's a mag issue. Here are the Staccato mags here that kind of look like that. Actually, this is an additional one. This is a Checkmate one. The ones from Staccato look exactly like that, except there's a star on the bottom and not a dot. But I'm having trouble with this Duramag. It's by a Springfield Armory that I got. This is a 17 rounder, and it's been giving me hell. Every single mag, whether it's just got a couple rounds in it from the start or it's completely full, when it gets to the end, it holds on to the last round. The slide kicks back, and I drop the mag with a round still in it. So I think this is going to get retired to dry fire only and snap caps. I haven't had issues with any of the Staccato mags or the Checkmate mags whatsoever, and I've been busting them up, dropping them on the ground a lot. It's no problem. They're very reliable, and they're doing an awesome job. One of the reasons that I took the dot off of this gun and wanted to practice with the irons is because I'm thinking about going back to IDPA. Here and there, I haven't shot IDPA in about 6 weeks or so. It's a nice league. I started there, but I don't really find myself growing as a shooter in IDPA. Because of the time plus scoring, it kind of puts a cap on your speed, and it doesn't encourage you to reach out and shoot as fast as you can. Whereas USPSA and Steel Challenge definitely rewards you for that. And so that's really where I'm finding the growth and finding the improvements happening. So, however, with this Staccato, you know, this puts me in the open division in USPSA, which I really can't keep up with. But in IDPA, without the red dot here, this qualifies for enhanced service pistol, which I would be very competitive in. So I think we have there's a qualifier coming up here, I believe. So I'd like to take that out and see if I can just walk on into ESP and see if I can make master with that, as I've made master with carry optics. So that'll be interesting. But basically, the conclusions of my little, I think I shot 250 or 300 round practice. Not a lot, but it was fun. I've got a lot to learn when it comes to these iron sights on this gun, and I think I'm just going to work in, even if it's just 50 or 100 rounds whenever I make it out to my home range, not far from here. I'm used to taking practice once or twice a month, so I just need to keep shooting with this, and we'll see how it goes. If I make it to an IDPA qualifier, hopefully I can walk on and make master. That'd be nice.